made you some content. Daddy made you your favorite open wide. Here comes the content. It's a beautiful day to stay inside.
Greetings, mood killers. I'm Belonius Francine Marconi, along with a man who once said...
I should be wearing Pampers.
There he is, right at Eddie Barella.
That's right. Save me a lot of time.
You really would. But I wouldn't be able to live with a pamper on constantly, I don't think. I don't know how.
I just wouldn't like the crinkle. If they could make an anti-crinkle sound pamper, crinkle. I'm all in. They put a silencer on that thing.
Well, also, like, the diffusion of smell, because there's a smell still. It doesn't take away the smell or the odor, right?
I don't really particularly want anybody to be close to me, so.
So that helps? Yeah. Well, yeah, so, Eddie, I don't know. I've told you this so many times.
Yeah.
These dumb things that happen in my building, I realize they're first world problems. I know I'm very fortunate. I like my place where I live, all that stuff. But occasionally I'm mildly inconvenienced and I lose my mind over it. And some people might be like, what's the big deal? It consumes my entire day. For example, every year, maintenance has to enter your building to check the filters twice a year when the seasons change, when you're going to turn the heat on, when you're going to turn the AC on, because they want to make sure everything's okay. They check your, your fire alarm to make sure the battery's still good, all that stuff. So,
and if you tip a little extra, they'll give you a colonoscopy too while they're at it. So
that's right. To go the extra mile. It really does. And my building people that work here, the maintenance people in my building are great. They're really nice. But
Except
know me.
For Linda.
Yeah, she's a pain. But what happens, the communication when it comes to entering my apartment is like this. They say, hey, we're going to do this maintenance. Your floor is going to be this day, starting at this time, and we'll enter, and then it'll be done. It takes like 2 seconds. So that's what I'm hoping for. The last few times, it's taken like 3 to 4 hours for them to just like even enter my place, and then they'll say, oh, we couldn't enter because we knocked and nobody answered. And I'm like, I'm sitting right here. What's going on? And then so they well, we can come back this afternoon. I'm like, please do. I don't want to waste another entire day sitting around. And so I'm quarantined with my cats, all that. And again, I know it's a mild inconvenience, but you know what I'm talking about, Eddie. When somebody's going to enter your private home, you're like, I clear it. I move the garbage cans that are in the pantry where this HVAC system is out of the way, and I make sure. Yeah, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. So what happens is I'm sitting there, and I guess somebody like gently is rapping at my front door. Now I'm all the way in the opposite end of my apartment from where my door is, and they asked us. And I would get that. I can hear that. They claim they knocked on my door. I'm like, what did you do? Like tap politely? Because I'm used to like maintenance going, like, maintenance, hey, maintenance, we're going to come in. Okay. And that's it. But suddenly they're trying to be polite or something. And I'm like, you don't have to be polite. Just come in and get it over with. I want to go about my day. And so they finally, like the third time they tried. And here's the other thing. They're like, well, we normally bring keys so we can get in, but we decided not to this time. I'm like, what are you doing? So everyone's home and you're just going to like wait for them to open the door. Like, and I'm like, I didn't even want, at this point, I'm quarantined in the back of my house. I don't even have pants on, anything. I was shirtless. You know what I mean? I'm not coming out. I don't want to see anyone. I don't plan on seeing anyone. I stuck my head out of the hallway. I said, you can't come in. The door is unlocked. Because I was like, I don't want another day of this. So they finally came in and, God, it took literally 2 seconds. I'm like, can't they just do that to everyone? Go, hey, your appointment, it is 10:05. Your appointment, it is at 10:15, 10:10, whatever. And get it done. Instead, they give you like this window. Right. They'll start at certain time. And I'm like, yeah, 3 hours later, I'm supposed to quarantine my cats in a bedroom for 3 hours until you can show up because you decided not to use keys?
Yeah. You have to go 3 consecutive hours without a Hot Pocket.
That's right. It's a travesty. It really is.
Excuse me.
Eddie, I know you love television, and based on your recently watched shows on all your streaming services that we've hacked into.
I thought you were going to say you love television based on your waistline.
No, we have some shows that we would recommend to you. I want to see if you can recognize these themes from those shows.
Oh, okay.
And so
I always like a game. Sure.
And so here we go. What I'll do is I'll play, a quick hit, and then you can guess, of course. And if you don't know, just say, I don't know. And then I'll tell you what the show is. And then based on nothing, just guess what the show's about. It probably will be funnier than the show. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here's show TV ID number 1.
Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on your crying. We're nowhere near.
You know that one?
Yeah, that's Family Ties, right?
No, close though.
No.
I would easy to mix it up.
Dang.
It's Growing Pains.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Basically the same show, honestly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. TV ID number 2. Super creepy. Do you have any idea what that one is?
Friends?
Yes. It's the remix of a Friends. Yeah, Friends. Yeah. No, American Horror Story.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I should have guessed. That actually is what I was thinking.
Have you seen, I don't know if you've seen it before, but
Yeah.
I
mean, I've seen a couple episodes. Pretty good.
Basically the same as Friends. You're exactly right.
Yeah. Same.
So you're nailing these so far. All right. Yeah. Here's another TV ID. See if you get this one.
If you're out on the road, feeling lonely and so cold, all you have to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train. Where you lead, I will follow.
Do you know that one?
Okay. I think that's Forensic Files, right?
Yes, it is. No, that is that is Gilmore Girls. That's their theme song. Carol King is on the show. She also wrote and sang the song with her daughter. So, the legendary Carol King.
Got it.
All right, but close. Forensic Files, basically the same show.
Right.
All right. Maybe you'll get this one. I think this is an easier one. Do you know that one?
I think, that's that new show on CBS, Wives with Knives.
No, that's Sex and the City. Which just started on Netflix. Yeah. But yeah, again, like I said, you're basically nailing it.
Yeah.
So let's just go with the next one, TV ID. I hope you'll get this one.
It's jungle out there. Disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out there.
All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
You know that one?
Yeah, I think that's on A&E. It's My Favorite Decapitation.
No.
True crime?
No. Well, I mean, there is crime. Maybe it's based on the truth. I don't know. But that's the Monk TV thing.
Oh, right. Monk. Same show.
Yes.
It's jungle out there.
There you go. That's a round of TV ID. All right, Eddie, I have some more. Do you want to play another round of TV ID? You seem to be doing great at it. So I thought I would. I've got, let's see. Here we go. Here's another TV ID. I hope you get this one.
A long time ago, we used to be friends, but I haven't thought of you lately at all.
Great song. Isn't that the Rentals? Friends with P. I think that's the
No.
That's the name of the song.
No,
or
it's
artist,
not.
I believe, isn't it?
No, it's not. We used to be friends by the Dandy Warhols.
Yeah. Oh, Dandy Warhols. Right.
Yes,
right.
but the show, they
the
used
show,
that.
yeah. NCIS Arby's.
That was Kristen Bell's debut show, Veronica Mars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a great thing. I think that's one of the better theme songs out there, just because I love that song. But
yeah, I didn't know anybody use that for a TV show. That's good.
This one's pretty good too. I think you'll get this right away.
And everyone is waiting on you, and you've got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where it comes in with the voiceover, and they're like, on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon this week.
That's right. No, that's the theme from the Orange is the New Black, which I just recently started rewatching, which is great. It's still so good. And
the last few seasons are a little weak, but I like the series overall.
Yeah.
The producer of that doesn't have a very good track record of keeping shows going.
Oh, really?
Wise.
He drops dead at the end.
Kojin, whatever her name is.
Oh,
Genji Kohan. She did Weeds also.
Yeah, I love that show too. You're right though. But the thing is she's so good, they let her keep going, and then it's too much. It's like you could have done this. You could have cut this off like 3 seasons ago. It would have been fun.
That's her shtick.
She keeps going
3 seasons and then bails.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you'll get this one right away. TV ID.
That's Better Call Saul. Yeah, right.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Finally, I got one.
Yeah, that's right. Well, originally it was going to be called My Cousin Larry, but they changed it at the last minute. I don't know why.
Right.
All right. Here's. I think you'll get this one. I love this show. I'm not up to date with the show. I mean, there's 1,000 seasons of it, but you might get this one.
Nobody knows where they might end up. Nobody knows.
King of Queens.
No, it's Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, okay. Same show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Same show. There's a heavyset guy and a beautiful wife, and
a scalpel.
Yeah, and a scalpel. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they take turns doctoring. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Now this one I know you'll get, but I like to honor him because I love this guy, but I think you'll get it right away.
Larry Sanders.
No. Come on, I have faith. Bow down, bow, bow down, bow, bow, bow down, bow,
Letterman?
bow down, bow. No, not Letterman. It's Conan. Get on, everybody! I thought you were a Conan fan. Maybe you just never watched
I always
till the
bail
end.
before the credits. Yeah, I always bail before the credits.
Yeah, we'll see what you missed. That big long.
I leave during the second guest.
And then you're like, you're there for the upfront parts of the show. I agree.
I like to see Conan's bits and then I'm out. I don't care about the celebrity interviews.
Yeah, sometimes the celebrity interviews, rarely, but sometimes you're interested because it's a good celebrity. Most of the time, it's just somebody there hawking some show they're on, and it's fine, but it's not great. Yeah, I get it.
Right.
No. Yeah. So there you go. That's TV ID. Good night, everybody.
Linda?
It's the day of games, Marconi. I brought in a game, too. I know you love this one. Wigwam.
Yes.
So I have real headlines involving wigs, and I have fake headlines involving wigs, and you have to guess which is the real headline. It's Wigwam.
Wham!
Here we go.
Wait. When I hear the tinkling of the iries at the end of that, it sounded like a whole thing was going to happen. Like,
well, maybe you're right.
Wham!
You know.
Wham! Can Can you guess it right?
Wigwam.
Real or fake? What a sight.
Wigwam. Come on down, Marconi.
Yeah.
Wigwam on Moon Killers.
Yes. Wigwam.
Oh, daddy, yeah.
Fake. Privacy. Let's see what
Wow.
you can take.
Wigwam.
Wigwam. Can you guess it right? Real or fake? What a sight. Wigwam on Moon Killers. Wigwam.
All right. Wigwam.
Wow.
Take off your pants.
Hey, hi.
Yeah.
Wig. Wow.
All right. Yeah. See, the game show theme song takes up most of the segment time.
That's all the time we have.
And now we gotta
Sorry.
go. That's all the time we have for Wigwam on Moon Killers.
Wigwam.
Oh.
Okay, no, we'll put your stupid shirt on. I've had it. Here's the first big headline: real
All
or
right.
fake? Prosecutors allege South Africa's parliamentary speaker took $135,000 in wig bribes.
Wig
Real or fake?
bribes.
Wigwam.
Yeah, real
I'm
or
going to say
fake?
that's fake.
You say that is fake, and
Yeah.
that is actually. Is it real or is it fake? It's actually a real headline. Yeah, from
Wow.
AP. There was a parliamentary speaker in Africa, South Africa. He took $135,000 in wig bribes. Big controversy over there.
Wigwam.
I love
so-
the production value of this game. It's even better than it was before. It was pretty great before.
Yeah. Our producers are always tinkering behind the scenes.
That's right.
Next headline: Global Wig Summit ends with declaration of hair peace forever.
Oh, that's got to be a fake headline.
You say that is a fake headline, and you are
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. You got that one.
Wigwam.
Yeah.
I love it.
City Council votes to make wearing wigs on Wednesdays mandatory.
What?
Wigwam.
While I feel like this should be a real thing, I'm going to say it's another fake one.
Yeah, you're right. That is a fake one.
Yeah. Wigs.
Well, we'll have more wigwam coming up
Wigwam.
Oh,
right after this.
all right.
Can you guess it right? Real or fake? What a sight.
Wigwam.
Oh, yeah.
Wigwam.
Wigwam continues.
Wigs.
All right. I have headlines. Some are real, some are fake. All involve wigs. Marconi has to guess which is the real wig news headline, which is the fake one. Okay, here's the next one, Marconi. 16 affordable, high-quality wigs. Is that a real headline?
I'm going to say it sounds like it. And the last two previously on the game were fake. So I'm going to go with, just for the algorithm, that this one is real. Wigs.
That's right. That is a
Yeah.
real headline.
Yeah.
Next wig news headline on Wigwam as the game continues.
Wigwam.
What do we have next here?
In case you forgot what the name of the game is, I love the reminder with that beautiful jingle.
That's right.
Wigwam.
That's right. TV wigs for period shows like Bridgerton, Shogun, exposed.
Oh. Wow. Now this is a difficult one because I know there's so many.
Wigwam.
Those shows are so popular, and they are filled with wigs. Those shows
Yeah.
and wigs.
Exposed.
I don't know, and it's hard to tell even if it wasn't like a big story or something like that, I could see it being an article on some website to try to get you a click through, especially in my algorithm. So I'm going to say it's a real headline.
Correct.
Wigs.
That's
Yeah.
right. That is a real article you can read in IndieWire right now. And
Finally.
yeah, Wigwam continues.
Wigwam.
What do we have next?
Sorry, very unprofessional laughing at the jingle singers. I apologize.
Akron police arrest man accused of stealing thousands of dollars worth of wigs from beauty supply store.
Ooh. Well, that bastard, he better give them back. I think it has to be a real one. It just seems like something that you would read or hear about. So, yes, it's a real one.
That's right. Congratulations. That is a real Wig News headline,
Wigs.
and you can read all about that with our friends at Cleveland 19 Action News in Cleveland.
Well, that's very important. That's all they got. They don't have a lot going on in Cleveland, so they have to report that, right?
That's right.
Wigwam.
Let's see what we have next on Wigwam. Real or fake Wig News headline: World's oldest wig discovered in Egyptian tomb, estimated at 3,000 years old. Is that a real Wig News
3,000.
headline or fake?
Wigwam.
Egyptian tombs. How old are the Egyptian tombs?
Wigs.
Seems like they're older than that, but I don't know. 3,000 years seems like a lot, but
Wigs.
really, I'm going to say that's a real wig headline.
Oh, sorry, that was a fake, but that one did sound plausible, so I'll give it to you. And we appreciate you playing Wigwam, and we'll play it again, of course, because this show is a classic and it's fun to dust it off. And don't forget to get the home version for the kids.
Wigwam.
That's right.
That's right, Wigwam. Thanks for
Can
playing.
you guess it right?
Marconi
Real or fake? What a sight.
has to guess the headline of Wigwam.
Wigwam on Moon Killers. Wigwam. From visit fake. Privacy. Let's see what you can take. Take. Wigwam. Can you guess it right? Real or fake? What a sight. Wigwam on Moon Killers. Wigwam.
Okay, Eddie, I have a few pieces of audio here. And what I'm going to do, I'll play the piece of audio, and then I'll ask you to follow up with something that you think is appropriate to that piece of audio. It'll make sense in a second. I know it doesn't sound that easy, but here we go. First of all, here's a clip.
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make.
Eddie, what is the toughest announcement you've had to make?
I'm giving up carbs temporarily.
Oh, so like you would just come into a room and go,
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make.
No bread until mid this month.
I'm giving up carbs. Mine, I've had to walk into a room before and announce that the toilet was clogged in the hotel that we were living in.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, I've lived in a hotel several times, and for like 3 months at a time, different places. And I got to tell you, I don't know, the gasketry in hotels isn't made for a normal human situation.
Yeah.
So at least I think I'm a normal human. I don't really know. I don't know if I would call myself, you know what I'm saying? So I've had to, get a maintenance for the hotel to come in. It wasn't fun. So yeah, it was just like,
This is undoubtedly one of the toughest announcements that I've ever personally had to make.
I clogged the toilet again.
Right. Yeah. Very
Fun
difficult
times.
in this time.
Yeah.
Of difficulty. I ask
Please
that you
respect my privacy during this very difficult time. Yeah.
during this transition.
Okay, here's another clip.
I'm wearing dark glasses today because I'm seeing the future and it's looking very bright.
Eddie, what is the greatest news you hope to be sharing soon?
I'm pregnant.
I'm wearing dark glasses today
Wow.
because I'm seeing the future and it's looking very bright.
Twins.
I would say for me, I can't wait till we have another affiliate of our show to announce to our audience, because I know people that have listened.
Soon.
Yeah, very soon. I think we're on the by cusp of doing it. Right. So the future is very bright. Also,
I'm wearing dark glasses today because I'm seeing the future and it's looking very bright.
we will. Eddie's going to announce his engagement right? That's that's one thing you've been waiting.
Absolutely.
You're standing by. Your engagement to snacks.
Snacks.
He loves snacks.
Snacks. Pringles.
Yeah.
Snacks.
All right.
Your various
Here's another
nutting
clip.
jars.
I watched this clip and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it, but it ended up having something. I think maybe this will work. This is a dad playing his trumpet, picking up his daughter from school. No thanks. And that's so you first hear his recording from inside the car, and then the outside is his daughter's friend recording a video of him. And I guess everyone seemed to
was he trying
like
to
it.
embarrass his daughter? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I don't know, because she seemed like she was in on it when she got into the car. But I was thinking, what's the cringiest thing you've ever done in public that you can think of besides the show? No, come on.
I should be wearing Pampers.
Yeah, no.
It's a Ring camera that will shoot balls at people.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I remember for a school project, I dressed one of my friends up in a woman's dress, and we took him around town, and I was videotaping him. I bet that looked kind of cringy.
So, like, because you thought it was, like, really hilarious, and then you were bringing him to stores, and he was, buying gum and stuff like that at a convenience store, and then walking around. And then did you publish the video later?
I think it was played in front of the whole class or something, if I remember right.
Oh, it was for a grade?
Yeah,
did you get a good grade on it?
Yeah. I think so, yeah, actually.
See?
Yeah, I got a name.
Maybe it wasn't cringy. Maybe it was hilarious.
Maybe. It was fun. Yeah.
Either way, that's just a little fun with audio, Eddie. I hope you enjoyed it. No thanks. Eddie, what is the hardest thing about adulting to you? I think, to me, and I'll just say this about myself that maybe give you a chance to think a little bit, but I find that the hardest part is not just accepting things and going along with it and having to actually tell people that I don't like something and then learning to not feel bad about that has been the hardest thing for me as an adult. Because
I can see that.
A lot of times, people like to be people pleasers, and then you're miserable because you're just going along with whatever everybody wants. And I don't like that.
No, that's not a good one. Yeah.
I find when you stand up for yourself, it kind of is exhausting, but sometimes it's the right thing. Yeah. But that's the hardest thing about being an adult for me.
I think the hardest thing is everybody assumes that you have life figured out. And, when people see you or talk to you, even if they're friends or family or it's just like you reach a certain age and everyone's just like, oh, this person doesn't need any help or advice in life. They've got it all figured out. Look at them. So then they start to pile on to you and they tell you like everything may be going on in their lives. And then, they don't bother to ask about what's going on with you or, I think that could be kind of exhausting. But just the fact that people assume that you have everything figured out. I don't like that. I just don't like it. And then they expect us to come in here and be happier than the people listening. I'm sorry, that's not true. That's not what's going on here.
What? Wait,
that's right.
I'm sorry, that was AI, Eddie.
I always hate that too. Have fun.
Yeah.
It's hot, it's sweaty, you're starving.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. Eddie, what is
sweaty.
Okay, here's another one. These are real. They make your brain think. But what is something you know way too much about? You're a very smart guy, and I know
I don't know about that.
I think you are, and I feel like you know a lot about a lot of things, but maybe some of them you don't tell them. I mean, we all have I don't really know what mine is though. I'll be honest. I think maybe.
I think you and I know way too much about radio. We pretty much know every radio station in every major market. We know who works where. Right. And you can just name a city and then I'll give you like 5 different stations call letters. Yeah. And same thing. Like, it's just, and it's useless knowledge. It really is.
Because especially as time goes on, radio becomes less and less relevant. with people. And it's weird because radio will tell you how relevant it is. It's like something becoming irrelevant going, we're really relevant. Everybody loves us. And I'm not saying people don't listen to radio. It's still a viable thing. And I know people listen. But it is weird. You're right, though. Because I spent my whole life loving it. And then it kind of turned its back on me. And I won't say radio itself did, but the ownership of radio kind of did it. And it kind of ruined it for me. So I find the only way to have fun is by doing it on my own terms. And that's what we do. So, yeah, you're right. And it is useless because it's kind of like if you're a jazz musician talking to someone about jazz that doesn't know jazz, and they're like, what? Just shut up. Can you just stop talking, please, for the love of God? And I find myself, telling myself to shut up all the time.
Shut up!
It's a voice in my head.
Up!
Yes.
Shut up! I don't care. Shut up!
Right. That's my ex, by the way. Well, Eddie, it's time to shut the show down. I think Eddie and I enjoy the end of the show because now we like to say shut the show down. I don't know
That's
why.
right, shut the show down. Because it feels like we're saying something we can't say, but we're not saying anything bad.
We're perfectly in the parameters of what is allowed. Shutting the show down. So,
in fact, the FCC encourages we shut this show down.
Yeah, occasionally you got to shut the show down. So here we are.
Just do it.
We did a lot today. You brought in, I feel like the greatest game ever, and it just got better today because you added, a theme song to it. Wig Wham.
Wig Wham.
Yeah.
That's right. Wig Wham. That's right.
Wig Wham.
You give me a headline, then I have to decide if it's real or fake, just like wigs. When you see somebody in a wig, a lot of times people don't have this detective eye, but if you watch a TV show and you're not sure if somebody's wearing a wig or not, wait for the close-up because they always have them. And you can see, if you look at the hairline, there's a little lace there. And they do a really good job. It's hard to detect. But sometimes, especially on shows that weren't meant to be in HD and now they are, you'll see it. And you're like, what is happening?
Wig Wham.
So,
that's right.
So we
I
love
have a Wig News headline I didn't get to.
Oh, yeah.
Guess if it's real or fake. Okay.
Of course.
Is the Wig News headline real or fake? There's a lot of fake Hollywood hair. So here are 12 male celebs who have been candid about using wigs and surgery to get their locks. That's a long headline.
That's definitely fake because no celebrity is forthcoming about their hair. Except for John Cryer. One time he talked about how he basically has powder in his hair. That's what he does when he's on.
This is real from the HuffPost. And it talks about how Joel McHale admits to wigs and
he does? I thought he just got hair plugs or something. Like he got like a whole his hair is too much. It's like too thick. It looks and if it's just a wig, I mean he should get a different one, but I don't know if it's
And apparently Jason Alexander wears a wig sometimes.
Yeah, but I feel like with him, we all know because we watched him for so long as George Costanza, and we know he's bald. So if he wears one, it's kind of like, it's like almost
wigs
funny on purpose, sort of. I don't know. He looks
Here's
fine.
a shocker. Ted Danson wears a wig.
Yeah, no, I knew that. He's been bald for a long time, and if you watch Curb, like especially on the first episode of Curb when they're in the bowling alley where he loses his shoes, you see he's got a bald spot back there, and then as you go now he's white hair, and he's got a full head of hair, and so he wears just a little. I think he just has a little thing back there, like I don't know if he puts a bobby pin in it or what, but.
I don't know where I'd be without my emotional support wig.
That's right. So if you want all this exciting talk and more, we did a lot more stuff on the show today, but you'll have to check it out if you missed it. Moodkillersradio.com.
Mood Killers. with Wham!
No thanks.